Reuse refers to the practice of using the same N95 respirator for multiple encounters with the same patient, but removing it, doffing, after each encounter. The respirator is stored in between encounters to be put on again, donned, prior to the next encounter with a patient. CDC recommends that a respirator classified as disposable can be reused by the same worker as long as it remains functional and is used in accordance with local infection control procedures. Even when N95 respirator reuse is practiced or recommended, restrictions are in place which limit the number of times the same N95 is reused. Thus, N95 respirator reuse is often referred to as limited reuse. The following practices are essential for successful limited reuse of an N95 respirator. Strict adherence to hand hygiene techniques. Label the containers used for storing the respirator. Unless otherwise indicated by the manufacturer, preliminary data suggests limiting the number of reuses to no more than 5 per respirator. A use count should be kept on the storage container. Also label the respirator itself on the strap. Do not write on the respirator material. To minimize potential for further or cross-contamination, you should store respirators in a designated area so that they do not touch each other or cause damage or deformity. To prevent microbial propagation, do not store N95 respirators for reuse in a non-breathable container or bag, such as a plastic Ziploc style bag. Handling the N95 requires you to pay greater attention to make sure the inside of the N95 is not contaminated during donning or doffing. You should also discard any N95 respirator contaminated with blood, respiratory or nasal secretions, or other bodily fluids. To further limit N95 surface contamination, a procedure mask can be worn over the N95 respirator.